I started to really love Sanrio characters now that I can find so much merch in pastel colors, but I wanted to give it a try now that I haven't seen any of these designs in a while and put my own spin on them. There are so many characters and I suck at choosing, so I'm kinda just picking randomly. Of course I had to start off with the main character, Hello Kitty. I don't have much an opinion on her since she's just kinda there for me. For the most part, in old YouTube, I remember there was a crazy obsession with calling her demonic or drawing her in that way, so I kinda just stayed away from Sanrio characters or just Hello Kitty overall when I was growing up. I'm not really into the primary colors so much, so she wouldn't be my first choice. I wanted to still make her a bit cat-like, and the idea that stuck with me the most were these puffed up shorts. Also, I know her bow is on the other side. I don't know why I did that because I was looking at references of her. She is seen as bubbly and kind-hearted, so I wanted to push that more into the drawing by having her stance be more approachable and also light. Pom Pom Purin is probably one of my favorite characters in Sanrio. I have a sweater of his in a bee costume and also have a onesie of him. If the items at the mall were not so expensive, I would totally have hundreds of plushies of him. I just really love the color yellow, especially pastel yellow when pairing it with brown. I see Pom Pom Purin on the cozy side as he is stated to love naps, so I gave him a cardigan with the most basic shirt and pants. I never really know how to dress men up since all I do is draw women, but I'm out here trying to branch out more. Some things I found out cute when I was doing research of him was that he stated that he was 5 puddings tall, his dream is to become even bigger, and he is a golden retriever. I didn't think much of him as being a dog, I really just thought he was his own species, but it makes so much sense on why he hates the word stay but loves the words let's go out. My Melody has the best color aesthetic for my eyes. I just really love the combo of pink, brown, and white/beige. I knew I really wanted to keep her bunny hat because it's super cute. Her personality is really kind, calm, and friendly. So I wanted to make her feel all flowy and a little bit fancy. I didn't know that her and Kuromi had such one-sided beef. Kuromi hates that My Melody can't read the room correctly, as she states, and there's some sort of rivalry. But My Melody doesn't seem to have a bad bone in her body. It kinda just reminds me of the relationship Barbie and Raquel have. Not gonna lie, I don't really like the merch they have for her. I'm just never too drawn to her, probably because I focus more on pastel colors, which her hat is the biggest emblem, so I never buy anything from her since it's all really neon. And lastly, a tiny detail I gave to her is a button under her chin, kind of symbolizing her yellow nose, which I thought was adorable. When I drew My Melody, I knew for sure I wanted to draw Kuromi as the total opposite, as I explained before. They have this sort of dynamic of Barbie and Raquel, so I'm going off of that. Since I made My Melody a bit fancy, I wanted to make Kuromi look like a girl out of LA, with the aesthetic of the 2000s. Belts were so prominent back then, so I gave her 2, and her purse also has one. I gave her a widow's peak like her hat has, and since I didn't want to paint or tattoo her skull she has on her, I decided to make it a big accessory on her belt. I pierced her lip and belly button since I didn't give My Melody any, and on her purse I added a bunny as a reference of My Melody, sort of referencing that she kind of dislikes her but also still has a place for her in her heart. I changed her eyebrows to be thicker and gave her a sharper look. Her choker is referencing her spiky part of the hat. Her personality consists of having a soft spot for romance, is mischievous, and a soft heart secretly. Her favorite food is shallots, which I had no clue what they were, but they're a part of the onion family, but they are more mild and a bit sweet. And lastly, she loves to cook since she loves to eat. Overall, hearing her personality makes me a bigger fan of Kuromi. I decided to draw Lala alone because I just really love her pink aesthetic so much. Her personality consists of her being a caring person, loves to draw, and also cooks. She might be the oldest of the twins, but she is very timid as a person, as stated in the Hello Kitty wiki. I don't have many opinions on them, I just find them totally adorable. The only type of merch I have of them are stickers, but I haven't seen much anyways of them in stores. Usually I see Hello Kitty, My Melody, Kuropi, Pochako, Kuromi, Cinnamon Roll, and Pom Pom Purin. But anyways, the drawing doesn't really have much background since I could barely find anything about her personality, so I just went based off her outfits. I kept her hair down even though I saw sometimes she would have her hair styled. I didn't want to make her unrecognizable since I felt like her hair was the best way to know it was her. I made her eyes like a galaxy since they are shooting stars. Her dress is pretty simple, but I put very light patterns of roses on it. Lastly, on the background I put stars of different colors because I saw them anytime I would search up Lala. Cinnamon Roll was probably how I got introduced to Sanrio as a whole, and he was always my favorite for no reason at all all besides his ears. I was just obsessed with how cute they were. I think I have the most merch of him through the years that I don't even know what I have. But my favorite ever is the purse that my mom got me for my birthday, and I just kept adding more and more keychains on it. Since he is all white and blue, it's fun to decorate the bag with other stuff. The way I wanted him to look is to have a soft boy look but also look sleepy. His hair was fun to draw with those two curls in the front like he has on his tail. Of course I had to put him in comfy clothes as his personality states that he is shy and has stage fright. He has been first place in popularity for 5 years and never drops below third place for 10 years. Which is insane but really understandable because it's also my favorite. I gave him big round glasses since Cinema Roll is super round. The cardigan is kind of based off the ones I always see if someone cosplays Cinna, and they always have this cute blue cardigan on. Thank you guys for watching through to the end, and let me know who else you'd like to see me draw down below. My Pinterest has all of these if you want to see them full quality.